Hello teachers, parents, and kids. Welcome to Wonder Kids Academy. Everyday Science. Why ice melts? Ice may seem like something ordinary, but it holds a fascinating story about how matter changes and how energy moves. To understand why ice melts, we need to look closely at what ice really is, what happens inside it, and how the world around it makes it change. Ice is simply water in its solid form. Water is made of tiny building blocks called molecules, and each molecule is shaped like a letter V, with two hydrogen atoms joined to one oxygen atom. When water is cold enough, these molecules slow down and lock into a fixed pattern. This pattern is called a crystal, and it is what gives ice its solid shape. But ice does not stay solid forever. When it is warmed up, something begins to happen. The molecules inside ice gain energy from heat. Heat is simply the movement of energy from something warmer to something colder. When you take an ice cube out of the freezer and leave it on the table, the warmer air around it passes heat into the ice. As the molecules absorb this energy, they begin to shake and move faster. At a certain temperature, the crystal structure of ice starts to break apart. This temperature is called the melting point, and for pure water, it is 0 degrees Celsius or 32 degrees Fahrenheit. At the melting point, ice is in a delicate balance. Part of it is still solid, and part of it is turning into liquid. Slowly, the rigid crystal breaks down, and water flows freely again. Pressure can also affect melting. If you press down on ice, the melting point can shift slightly. This is one reason why ice skates glide on ice. The thin blades put pressure on the ice, lowering its melting point just enough to create a slippery layer of water beneath the skate. That thin layer makes it possible for skaters to glide smoothly across the frozen surface. Salt and other substances can also change the way ice melts. When salt is sprinkled on ice, it mixes with the thin layer of water that forms on the surface. This mixture lowers the freezing point, so the ice melts faster even though the temperature may still be below 0 degrees Celsius. This is why roads are salted in winter to melt dangerous ice. Melting is not just something that happens on the kitchen table or the road. It is part of larger cycles in nature. In spring, snow and ice melt as the sun warms the earth, sending fresh water into rivers, lakes, and oceans. Glaciers slowly melt and provide water for millions of people and animals. Even at the poles, the melting and freezing of ice help regulate the planet's climate by reflecting sunlight and moving ocean currents. The energy needed to change ice into water is called latent heat. Unlike heating something to make it warmer, this energy does not raise the temperature of the ice right away. Instead, it goes into breaking the bonds that hold the molecules in their solid crystal pattern. Only when the ice is completely melted does the temperature of the water begin to rise above 0 degrees Celsius. Please take a second to like our video. This helps our algorithm so that other boys and girls can learn the fun things that you are watching also. Now back to our video. Melting is also a reversible process. If the liquid water is cooled again, the molecules slow down, link back into their crystal structure, and freeze once more. This cycle of melting and freezing can repeat over and over without changing the water itself. It is still made of the same molecules, only the arrangement is different. Ice melting may look simple, but it demonstrates some of the most important ideas in science. It shows how heat energy moves, how matter changes state from solid to liquid, and how temperature and pressure affect materials. It also reminds us of the connection between everyday life and the natural world. The same process that melts an ice cube in your glass also shapes rivers, glaciers, and even the balance of Earth's climate. So the next time you watch ice slowly turn into water, remember that you are seeing molecules in motion, energy on the move, and nature at work. Melting ice is more than a small event. It is part of the endless story of how matter changes form and how energy keeps our world alive and active. Ice melts because heat energy makes its molecules move faster, break free from their solid pattern, and flow as liquid water. This simple transformation is a key to understanding the science of everyday life and the hidden power within even the smallest piece of ice. Thank you for watching this Wonder Kids Academy video, and I hope you all have a happy and healthy day. Make sure to check out our YouTube channel for more fun and educational videos designed especially for preschoolers and young kids. And see you in our next video. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more interesting videos like this. Please also visit us at www.wonderkidsacademy.info and see more of what we are all about. Thanks again for watching our video.